is Patsy Wagner, and I have a blog called Stamps to Die For, where I share with you some fun stamping techniques and inspiration using all of Stampin' Up! Product. I've been an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 15 years, and I love sharing what I do. In this week's series of the Technique How-To, I am showing you what is called the Magic Card. Now, it had been years since I had made one of these when my kids were more grown when I started stamping, but I want to show you how cool this is. It's called the Magic Card. And so I'm going to show you today how to make this fun card. It makes a fun little birthday gift for that special someone that you want to make a gift for. So let's get started. Alright, for this technique I'm going to use the little personal paper trimmer. This is an excellent tool that Stampin' Up! Has for scoring and cutting. Your cutting blade is on the bottom, scoring blade at the top. You never have to take those blades out. So I'm going to put my paper in the portrait position, and I'm going to score at 4 1/4. The little measurements are up here, and then I'm going to turn it to the side and I'm going to score at 5 1/2. Then I'm going to slide my paper down, and I'm going to slide it down to 10 3/4 because I want to cut off just 1/4 of an inch at the bottom. See how easy that is with our paper cutter? And I'm going to put it back in here, and you could either cut this out with your trimmer, but I am going to just cut it out with the scissors. Just so I think it'll be a little easier for you to see, I am going to just cut a little bit on the inside of this line, meaning maybe the outside a little to the right of the line, and then I'm going to come over here, and on this one I'm going to try to cut directly right on the line if I can. Now remember, you want to cut out, this is where you cut off the 1/4 inch, you want to cut out the left bottom square. Then you're going to fold this up like this. And I really do recommend, if you don't have a bone folder on your stamping desk, it is a must-have, especially for projects that you're doing some fun folds. And so we're going to just fold it like this. Now, on this one I have a little bit of a, not quite a covering, so what I would do with that is go in and cut off, you know, just trim this with your tabletop paper trimmer to make it smooth and even. So there you go, that's our card. So now as we continue on with our card, I have cut out the center of this with our window frames collection, and I framed it again with the window frames collection. And how I did that is I laid using my framelits, I put 2 of them side by side and ran it through the cutter, and what that does is it gives us this little bit of frame that we can put onto our card to frame it like I did here. Now, to put this together, because you want to do this step before you actually adhere it. I have this one adhered, but I'm going to show you that you are going to place your sticky strip here, here, and here. And to remove that sticky strip, you want to rub this like this and then pull it off. For some reason, if you rub it, it really comes off much easier. And you're going to adhere that card, again, fold it over, and now you have your card with a little bit of a pocket inside. Now, to get to the other magical step, we need to do some stamping. So I've got a 3 1/2 by a 5 inch piece of Whisper White. Now remember, you do not have to worry about the measurements because they will be pictured at the end or listed at the end. I am placing this little piece of 3 1/2 by 5 inside the card in front of that divider, that paper divider inside. And then I'm going to stamp it. I'm stamping with StazOn because it's the most, I want to color this. I actually want to watercolor it, and so to use water we want permanent ink, which is what StazOn is wonderful for. And we're going to pull that out. And you're going to want to lay your window sheet directly on top of your Whisper White cardstock. And we're going to use our stamp positioner for this part here. You're going to stick the stamp positioner, I pre-stamped it, and if my head gets in the way, but you're going to line that up perfectly. And then you're going to take this piece, put it at the bottom, remove the sheet or the plexiglass as I use, and then you just slide your stamp down, and that's going to give you your little cupcake. Now I did slide it a little bit, which is really, really easy to do with StazOn. And if you want to, you can take rubbing alcohol, wipe it off, and stamp again, so you haven't totally lost your StazOn image. Then you're going to adhere this to the top, and as you do that, you want to make sure again it lines up good. And on this one, I have placed a snail across the top, and then I've embellished it with a little half circle and a brad. And again, you'll want to color that inside. Once you have it colored, you're going to stick the colored piece, the Whisper White color, to the back side of the pocket, and the window sheet to the front of the pocket. And there you go. You have your magic card. And it's oh so fun. Kids love to get these, and they're just wowed. And I'm thinking our Isaac had his first birthday, our grandson, and so maybe this will be his birthday card on Sunday. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and don't forget you can watch the credits at the end for the supplies, or hop on over to www.stampstodiefor.com and you'll be able to just click and print a copy of all the supplies listed, and would love to have you go to my 24/7 online store and order the supplies you need. Have a great week. Happy stamping.